Greetings and salutations from the My One Cent podcast, everybody. How's everything going? Welcome back to another great episode, another Victory Monday, though we played on Saturday. Actually, there's two victories today. One is the Miami Dolphins obviously winning on Saturday, an impromptu 19-second victory, which I thought we were done, but we didn't. And the victory of me beating COVID-19, motherfucker, because I am negative. 7 days, bitch. Yeah, man, COVID ain't got shit on me, man. COVID can't do shit with me, bro. So this is the COVID-free edition of the Mountain Set Podcast, coming to you on a beautiful Monday evening in South Florida. Gentlemen, always a pleasure. Obviously, to my left, Mr. underscore V305 and Brandon's View underscore, both on Instagram and Twitter. You know where to find them. And you know where to find us. Mountain Set Podcast on Instagram, Mountain Set Podcast on Twitter, Mountain Set Podcast at gmail.com. And I have an update, actually. Merchandise. It's here. It's actually here. Teespring, people. Teespring. I will get some more information out to you guys. I'll see if I can drop the link at the bottom for the merchandise. I got a coffee mug on its way to me right now. Nice. To a little sample to show you the people what we got going on. We got hoodies. We got women's tank tops, men's tank tops, men hoodies. We even got fucking leggings for females. So it's cool. My face is planted right on their thigh, bro. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, merchandise, people. I'll get that link out to you guys so we can so y'all can start purchasing. I can see the penny around the world. Let's see, gentlemen, how we doing?
Good, man. Very good.
Very
10-5 feeling.
How was your Christmas?
Finn's victory, and as of right now, we got a top 3 pick in the draft next season. So we have a lot to be excited about.
We might as well use it on a quarterback because apparently we keep benching ours. So, I don't know. I'm not gonna do
Zach
that
Wilson
yet.
Me.
It's okay. We'll get Pat Surtain, another corner in the first round.
Well, he might act. But I'm not doing that. I'll let you.
What Victor was gonna say. What Victor was gonna say was that he might actually be good. It's okay to say it, bro.
I'll let you guys have your fun with your Noah watch. We'll do that quick so you guys.
That's actually an elite
get
corner.
Your jollies off with it. Yeah, that guy's a stud though. We know who he is in college, and we'll know who he is in the NFL. We never heard of the other guy.
Well, I'll talk about it later. The guy behind me is the guy we have to draft.
So, again, gentlemen, we should have lost that game. Really, if you think about it. I mean, we got like Brandon said, we got lucky, and not lucky with the pass. We got lucky with the fucking face mask. That was the lucky part.
We got lucky with the pass.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. Both of them were lucky. We got lucky. Lucky charm all day long. Because that shit was crazy. I'm sitting there by myself in my little COVID fucking nest here because I still hadn't gone to get tested for the second time, so I still was under the provisions of
crazy
my
was, the game on Saturday night, and I was leaving to Ali's house after. So when they kicked the field goal to take the lead, I actually called Ali. I'm getting like my clothes ready to go and shit like that. And I saw Fitzpatrick step up and just throw the ball, but I didn't see the face mask at first.
I didn't see it either.
All I saw was the corner that was covering Mac Hollins. All I saw I just saw him fall. And I was like, holy shit, he's going to fucking complete this shit. So you know how Fitz like stepped up in the pocket and then threw it? That he caught at the 41-yard line?
Something like that.
Right? When they threw the flag, I was like, oh shit, it's going to be, across the line of scrimmage, or it's going to be some bullshit ass
holding. I thought it was going to be something on us.
But then it cut to Fitzpatrick walking down the field and him going like this, and I was like, shit, an extra 15 because the personal foul was even after the play.
Right.
So, dude, I went crazy. I was on the phone with Ali and everything. I hung up on her, all that shit, bro. I was like, oh my God. I hung up the phone and just cleared.
What a great boyfriend.
This shit was crazy, bro. I was
talking shit, too, about Dolphins. I was like, this is exactly what I expected from them. They knew they were going to pull this stupid shit. And I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute.
Well, it's still the same problem. They just look completely unprepared. The offense, I'll get into more about the Tua thing, like when we're in the show, but,
Well, we are in the show.
I'm just saying, like, when we get into that portion of the show.
I mean, we can go ahead and start with you already if you want to go and give us your recap of the game.
So, again, obviously, I'm thankful for Fitz coming in, having what he did. I was actually more confident when Fitz came in than I was when he came into Denver, because Oakland's, first of all, bro, I was saying it all night. Oakland's secondary is like the worst in the league.
Las Vegas.
So, huh?
Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, he said Oakland.
The Raiders were our last in the league in the secondary. So I knew when Fitz got in there, I just knew, man, if nothing else, he's just gonna sling it everywhere. Not even he's gonna throw it all across the field.
Yep.
And then I was like, man, I went back the next day. I looked at some cut-ups that this guy had put on Twitter, and Tua did miss some throws. Don't get me wrong. It's not that he missed it. He just looked hesitant to throw it in these windows. You know what I mean? But bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't seen really.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He calls a completely different game when Tua's in there. I mean, there was a 3rd and 9 play, bro, where Gailey literally had everybody run like a 6-yard route. Like that was ridiculous. Somebody posted that shit on Twitter, and they saw like at a bird's eye view angle of like all like the players running their routes. Bro, everybody ran a 6-yard route.
Yep.
You want to tell me I'm crazy, bro? I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. Look at
this. Yeah, this guy, and then and then I have these little stupid ass fucking fake media Dolphin accounts on Twitter. Oh, he sucks after his first read. What? Bro, Tua, first of all, one of Tua's biggest things was he goes through his progressions like a vet quarterback.
He does.
Okay? Gailey is making this man throw quick yard flat routes and hopefully hopefully that the players make a play.
Everything's out here, everything's to the left, little
Gesicki,
run out, little drop. It's like
Gesicki, one of the better seam tight ends. That seam tight end, that seam route that he threw right over Raekwon McMillan, because Raekwon McMillan, we should know that he is the worst cover linebacker I've ever fucking seen. Okay, he's only a run stopper linebacker. And the Raiders literally have him on Gesicki literally the entire game. And then when Fitzpatrick is in the game, is when you want to take the seam route downfield against Raekwon McMillan. Come on, dog, you're handcuffing this kid.
Yes, they are. Big
okay, time. And Tua's best thing, when you give Tua the reins, bro, you give him the keys and you say, yo, bro, you run it. When he's in empty, when he's in hurry up, and I don't think we should go hurry up every time, because it's not like Tua's probably one of the better quarterbacks at hurry up, but he's also like, if you just let him play, bro, he's one of the better.
I feel like if he's, how do I explain? I know what I mean in my head, but it's like one of those, like he's sitting there, he's being told what to do.
Right.
He's thinking about it. I can do that, but I can also do this too. They're
telling him, yo, this is a one-read route. Gesicki, he's not open, eat it. This guy's not open, eat it. Running back not open, eat it. Sometimes they'll let him go to progressions. If the first read's not there, hey, bro, you have to dump off to the running back.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 and shit when we could have already done that on first down and got 2nd and 2.
And then, my thing is you're trying to develop this kid, right? And, you're not going to anything early that he's used to or that he's good at. Or not that he's good at, because I think if you give Tua time, he's going to be good at just the all-around offense, whether it's hurry up, whether it's any formation, it doesn't matter. He'll be good at it. But when you're trying to bring him along, bro, let him get his feet wet with things that he's comfortable with. No huddle, empty sets. Let him read the field. Yeah, let him read the football field. He reads the defenses better than any rookie quarterback out there. That's his thing.
You remember when they used to talk about Tannehill being handcuffed? No, this is handcuffing.
Tannehill was completely handcuffed before. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tannehill was more handcuffed. No, it was. Yes, he was. Tannehill literally had a 10-yard box. At least Tua was throwing the ball downfield and shit like that. As a matter of fact, he's throwing the ball downfield more than Fitzpatrick is. But it's just a one like this
because of their stature. Tannehill was the time of the draft. He came in late. People talked about him late. Tua we knew was a stud. He's a star. He's been years. So I'm saying the level of their talent.
Tannehill, let me tell you something, and that looked bad on us, okay? Because I remember, I think his first year. Yeah, well, I think it was his first year. It was Reggie Bush's last year, because I was in the highlights the other day because I couldn't believe what I fucking read. Yo, do you guys remember when Tannehill used to say go or go? Every time he said go, it was a pass, and go, it was a run. Yeah, that's how dumb this kid was. Like, and it's funny you bring Tannehill up, bro. When I talk about Tua on Twitter or to anybody, I tell them, bro, this isn't Tannehill coming out of college.
No.
Okay, this is a fucking.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I said
superstar out of college.
That's why I said it. They handcuffed a guy who wasn't even the stature of this kid, I still feel like it's more with this kid. I feel like he is just being like if they're just have a straitjacket on him, dude.
Now, mind you, I'm not gonna completely just nail Gailey. I mean, yes,
I think he has to get nailed a lot.
No, he does. He gets 90% of the blame. But yes, Tua does. There's times where Tua doesn't trust the receivers, and Kurt Warner said it the best, bro. And as a matter of fact, huh?
What receivers?
Kurt Warner said it the best, and that's the only, and he still backs to it. But Kurt Warner said, "Yo, bro, you have to learn the difference between Alabama Open and NFL Open," and that I agree with 1,000%. Okay, because that pass that Fitzpatrick came and threw to Isaiah Ford right away, that the guy was in his back, but Isaiah Ford still had leverage. That's open. You got to throw that, bro. And then obviously, what pissed me off the most about Gailey, we'll go to Alex after this. What pissed me off the most about Gailey was the Gaskin touchdown. Okay, because and I'm gonna tell you why.
Second one?
No, yeah, the one that Fitzpatrick threw. Okay, Tua is arguably one of the best slant throwers I've ever seen, at least. Okay, slant throwers. Every time Gailey calls a slant for Tua, it's a normal slant. Okay. Did you guys see how creative Gailey got with the slant to Gaskin? He literally had Hollins and Gaskin next to each other. It was man-to-man because Fitzpatrick read it right away. Mac Hollins literally went up to his guy that was covering him, rubbed him, did kind of like a wheel route. And as soon as Gaskin saw that Hollins had leverage on him, he cut underneath that to freeze the corner. And he was by himself on the slant and took it to the house. Why is Gailey not getting creative with Tua? Because as soon as he scored, listen, I was cheering, but as Gaskin is running down the sideline about to score, my thought was just, damn, how come we don't call this play for Tua?
That's my thought every time Fitzpatrick took the field. Every throw he makes. Why is it that Tua's not getting the opportunity to throw it downfield? It's like everything he threw was over nothing under 10 yards, it felt like. Yeah. And then Tua's on the field, and everything is under 10 yards. It's like, come on, dude.
And listen, and now I'm getting kind of pissed because now everybody on Twitter last year who was all about the tank for Tua and, oh, my God, we got to make sure we tank for Tua. Now all of a sudden, yeah, bro, I'm a little worried. Damn, it's been 7 games, and the kid's getting handcuffed, and he's still making plays.
We wouldn't be where we are right now. I don't think we'd be in the situation we're in.
Not even fucking close.
If Fitzpatrick had never got benched and he's been playing this whole season, we would not be 10-5 right now. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe that at all. Because he would have cost us a game here and there because that's what he does. And that's fine, dude. I love having him as our backup. The guys love playing for him. Yeah, if Tua gets hurt, fine, no problem. But not like this, bro. I didn't think there was no way that he would have benched him again this whole season, bro. And he fucking did it. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, he looked good, obviously, doing that. Obviously, like I said, when he came into the Raiders game, I was confident just because I knew Fitz would take the chances. Raiders suck on defensively, especially on the secondary. I mean, you saw it even on the last play. They're playing cover 2, and we have no timeouts. Why the fuck are the safeties even out away from the sideline? You know what I'm saying? And Mac Hollins is wide open on a ball that Fitzpatrick was literally staring at his own ass before he even let it go. What the fuck was the safety doing? And why couldn't we attack that with Tua?
Tua, exactly. Who's more accurate than Fitzpatrick?
And listen, bro. And again, I'll end with this. If now you're talking about playoffs, now you're winning, you're in. I kind of like the way that Flores just comes out after the game and after he benched Tua, said, listen, Tua's the guy no matter how many times I go to Fitz in the middle of the game. Tua's always going to be the starter for the team, whatever. He gives us the best chance to win. But I will say this. I think Tua has a shorter leash on Sunday.
Well,
because it's a must-win.
Because it's a must-win. You don't want to have to depend on somebody else to get you in. You just take care of your business, and we're in. And it's a big game. I'm surprised more people aren't pushing for Fitzpatrick to start that game. I know there is, but I thought I'd get more of an uprising for that because it's such a big game. But you can't do that to this kid, bro. This kid has played in bigger games than he's about to play in on Sunday. So let's not act like he's never been part of a big game, dude. He's been part of bigger games than this. The thing I like about this kid, though, is he's strong mentally, dude. He's not fragile. He's not He knows he got benched. He supports the team. He's jumping. He's doing this. He's doing that. I don't think this is gonna fuck with him, but it can't become a regular thing.
Somebody brought up a good point in the fact that the last time Tua got benched, he came out and won back-to-back Rookie of the Weeks. So.
But okay, I think I even remember tweeting about it. I was a little bit that day, and I was like, dude, I don't know how people are comfortable with saying, "Oh, it's okay, let's bring Fitzpatrick in whenever this guy's a bad game," and that doesn't feel right to me. This isn't college, dude. You have your fucking starter, and you depend on the guy, and you let him. And the thing about it is, he hasn't played bad enough to get benched in either game. Neither one of the games did it. did it call for him to be benched. It didn't. I'm sorry.
I think Flores just writes it up to just he needs a spark and that's it.
So then let the kid get the spark. Let the kid be the spark. Not sit the kid down. Be like, don't worry, bro. We'll get somebody else to spark you, and then we'll bring you back in. No, bro. No, this isn't college, bro. I don't do this 2 quarterback shit. And no. The kid needs to. The one time they benched him early in the year, fine. We were having a bad game. The offensive line was bad. It's funny. I told Alex earlier before you came on. Neil Driscoll, if I'm even saying his name right, tweeted something funny. Some guy was like, "Oh, I can't. They're gonna bench him again." He's like, "Yeah, because he's missing tackles and dropping balls." Because it's funny. Like they're blaming. I feel like if they're blaming the Tua for the stuff that he's not has no control over, and yet they're taking him out of the game for. It's like, come on, bro. Fucking bullshit. Alex, sir. Been dormant there for a minute.
First of all, big win. Obviously, we're now the 5th seed. So let's see what happens after this coming week. We could be the 5th seed, or even as low as 7. Depending on the situation.
Sunday.
So as everybody was talking about earlier, like on offense, is evident. There's 2 different game plans for Tua's game plan is conservative, dink and dunk. No downfield throws, and on 3rd down you run the ball. Doesn't make sense. When it's Fitzpatrick, is like a Big 12 offense, 5 wide, 4 wide, sling it like Texas Tech, Oklahoma offense, right? It's a gunslinger offense. That's 0. That happens with Tua 0 times. Fitzpatrick, it seemed like every throw was downfield, 10, 15 yards every throw.
Mm-hmm.
Tua was 2 yard in, 3 yard out. It's not his fault. He's not calling the plays. But and then on 3rd and 2, you run a fucking HB draw and get stuffed on one of the drives. I don't remember which one it was. But aside from that, man, look, Myles Gaskin played good. He had a good game. He looked like Marshall Faulk in some instances. That touchdown was huge.
Like Joseph Adai.
Yeah. And I'm just upset because the Las Vegas Raiders defense is horrible, and we couldn't be more potent on offense, obviously, because we're restricted. But the offensive line, man, I know we had Kinley out, so that didn't help. But they were getting in there a couple plays on Tua, like they weren't blocking well inside. Like Karras was getting fucking destroyed again. Oh, yeah. And it's evident that our center is the worst position on the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely the weakest link. So I wouldn't be surprised if we address that in the draft, or we get someone in free agency, whatever the case may be, right? Go ahead. And then aside from that, defense. Look, bro, that Van Ginkel kid, man. Wow, what?
I really like that kid,
bro. I don't know where that guy came from, but man, that guy
like that guy.
He looks like a Clay Matthews clone.
Yeah,
When Clay Matthews in
physically,
his prime. Yeah,
physically, and like he's the
Clay,
kid's playing, bro.
In his prime. But dude, that Van Ginkel kid, man, he is active. He's everywhere. Puts pressure on the quarterback, can drop back, makes tackles. Yeah. I love that kid, man. He's one of the guys I didn't expect to do that good.
Didn't we draft him? Didn't we draft him?
Yeah, I think he was like yeah. I think he was a 3rd round pick.
Something like that. I love the kid.
Van Ginkel. Let's see. I think
there was a play. I want to say the Jets game, maybe, or one of a couple games ago.
So last year he was a 5th round pick.
Oh, you see?
And the guy
he fell that he made a play on a ball. He hit the ground, got back up, tipped the ball in the air.
Kid is good, man.
It. The kid is all over the place. He doesn't stop. He's a big motor.
Let me wait for. No, as I was saying, that Van Ginkel kid, man, that guy's been good this year. Look, as of right now, he's got 43 tackles, 4.5 sacks, a bunch of deflections. That guy's been everywhere.
He's got a pick six.
That guy,
fumble,
scoop and score,
fumble. Yeah. That guy's everywhere. He's probably one of the unsung heroes on defense.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's been amazing. In regards to the defense, again, that pass interference call was bullshit. I'm sorry. Like on Byron Jones, right? That, bro, come on, dude. Like,
especially after the no call on Aguilar.
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Aguilar clearly extends his arm like this to push Byron Jones off away from him, right? And they didn't call anything.
Nope.
But Byron Jones, look, not to be biased, but it was barely like it wasn't.
Touched his shoulder.
It,
He didn't
it
even
wasn't.
stop his movement.
It wasn't enough to stop. Like the receiver didn't fall down or anything.
Nothing. That did not
You
impede
were-
him in any way.
Right, and then bro, that's a big moment to call a 49-yard penalty, and you know.
That was huge.
And in regards to pass interference, that's a whole other issue. I think it should not. Personally, I don't think it should be a spot foul. It should be 15 yards, first down. I don't think, bro, a 50-yard penalty. That's game.
Didn't we talk about? I think we talked about a couple weeks ago. I'd asked you guys which pass interference penalty you prefer, the college or the NFL version.
I don't feel it should be a spot foul. That's a whole separate issue, right? But again, you know,
Can't you review?
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Oh, no wonder people weren't reviewing them this year. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened to that? Okay.
But I mean, like, you know, the defense was you know, they were good, but I mean, dude, Waller, bro, that guy made some catches. You can't do anything about it. Like, you can't. Like, you could have had 5 guys on him. He probably still would have caught some of those balls.
But he had the tight end eraser.
Right. No, but hey, bro.
He was there, bro.
Bro,
He
it's
was. I give you
but
on
these
that
are-
one play.
But
He
these
was
are
right there.
But the thing is like, bro, these are good throws. Like, it's on the money. Like, you can't do anything about it. Like, these are on the money. And that guy, bro, that guy's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know. I like Gesicki. I mean, look, but he's not Darren Waller. I'm sorry. He's not Darren Waller. You know, so where he's not there yet.
He's a specimen.
Yeah, exactly. And then Jason Sanders
specimen.
redeemed himself after a couple weeks of missing some field goals.
Gesicki and Waller are different types of tight ends.
It's just unfortunate that
Waller's more athletic, way more athletic.
That's it. Yeah.
they use Waller how they're supposed to, unlike Gesicki.
Well, no, we use Gesicki like we used to. It's just Gesicki's more big body.
But you know,
Waller's just a better route runner.
Chan Gailey says no to you can't throw a ball beyond 5 yards.
Yeah,
So
no.
you know it's it's horrible. But this is a big week coming up against Buffalo. You know, depending what happens. So I mean, I don't know if we could get the 4th seed. Is that possible or no?
No. 4th seed division.
Because it's
presumably it would be the Titans probably. If everything
I'll
holds
do.
up.
Look, I'll do some live.
So like
somebody was talking about it on Twitter. I saw talking about the division, but there's no way because
I don't give a fuck what
they're
anybody says.
They're 5-0 in the division. There's
I'd rather obviously face Pittsburgh first, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Titans. I wouldn't mind playing the Titans.
So if the Titans win, right, and we win, we're not moving, obviously, right? We stay as is, right?
I'm gonna look at them.
I think.
we can't go any more than 5.
Right. So if we win, we stay at 5.
Let's say everybody wins, right? Let's say everybody wins that's supposed to win, right? So Dolphins,
Ravens,
Browns.
Buffalo's what, 11-3?
3. Yes, sir.
Titans.
So even if they lose tonight and we beat them next week, there's no chance of the division at all. Okay.
They got a better division record.
No, yeah, we can't. We cannot win the division.
Yeah, no. If we end up tied with them, no, obviously. That's why I was asking about their record. We're 10-5.
Right.
If everybody wins, we're the 5th seed and we go to Tennessee.
Against Tannehill. God.
If Pittsburgh wins, damn, Cleveland's out at that point, and I actually think Pittsburgh's gonna win. So I think if Pittsburgh wins and we lose, we're the 7th seed and we go to Buffalo.
Oh. No, 2 weeks in a row at Buffalo. My God.
And if they play their starters, we're not very good in Buffalo. I do believe that the Browns lose, so I think whether the Dolphins win or lose on Sunday, I think we get in. To be honest,
right? I would rather
go. You go.
No, I'm saying I'd rather win. I want to play Tennessee personally.
I agree. Now, so us losing, right? The only way we get in from that point is either a Browns loss or a Ravens loss or Colts? No, not Colts. We don't need Baltimore and Cleveland to lose. We just
need either the Ravens to lose, the Browns to lose, the Titans to lose, or the Colts to lose.
Any one of those 4. Not a combination of 2 of them or nothing. Just any one of them loses, we're in, even if we lose.
One.
Okay.
Yep.
Miami. It's good, looking good right now.
Yep. And let's go Titans and beat the Texans.
For real. That's it.
So
did you guys see the thing? The final thing? The final scenario because of strength of schedule for the tiebreakers for the draft order? If Buffalo wins tonight and Houston loses, that we're the third pick. That's all that needs to happen. Because they go
so,
trade back.
Okay, I was just gonna say, what are we doing? What are you doing there?
2 scenarios for me. Trade down for a team that needs Zach Wilson, or if Justin Fields happens to not be the second pick.
Stay in the top 10. Though.
Stay in the top 10, and you still could get one of the elite receivers at that pick. Or if you happen to stay there, me personally, I know everybody and their mothers right now wants the other Samoan, Penei Sewell. I know everybody's saying it, but I want a fucking difference maker. Give me Jamar Chase. Give me Devonta Smith. I'm good with that. You can get a good offensive lineman in even with that second pick in the first round. You could probably get a Creed Humphrey, and I'll be good with that. Because if you get Penei Sewell, which is fine, which is supposed to be one of the best prospects I've seen in recent memory, right. You're not getting any of those elite receivers at the mid-20s. You're not getting any of those guys. Right. They're all gone. So
you can always trade up. You can always trade up, but at that point you have to you might have to use your second round pick to trade up. So
right, which I don't.
I don't want to do either. But in order for that to happen, Miami would have to spend handsomely in free agency. I'm talking about like Godwin or Juju and pair him up with like a John Ross, and that's kind of where I feel comfortable with taking Sewell or Sewell, whatever the fuck his name is.
Get Juju and Aaron Jones.
If you get Juju and Aaron Jones, man, if you get Juju and Aaron Jones, or if you get Godwin and Aaron Jones, and you get the best left tackle to come out, bro, it's not bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine. I'm fine with that. In that scenario, I'm fine with that. But
excuse me.
Damn, bro. It's like, I mean, it's evident what the team really needs, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude. I mean, I hear the great. I mean, I haven't heard of the guy really. I haven't even looked into him until
he's nasty. He's nasty.
Talking about it. I know. I started looking him up.
Sewell?
Yeah, I mean, I looked him up. I mean, I don't trust a lot of offensive linemen from Oregon,
best,
but
he's probably a better prospect coming out than Tunsil.
Yep.
Well, I heard something about that. I mean, he's a big boy, and you know, Mario Cristobal's forte is offensive line, so I would think that his team would have some good offensive linemen. But I always felt like Oregon offensive linemen were more athletic guys, not big blocker bodies.
If you put Sewell at right tackle, Tua would never have to worry about his blind side again. That's the only thing.
So. Somebody tweeted, why not go with Sewell at 3 and then Humphreys at 21 or 22 or whatever and shore up that line right there. But, yeah. I don't know.
That's that. No.
Absolutely not, bro.
I mean, hey, it's not a bad idea either. I mean, you are going to shore up that offensive line for sure, but still, you're losing an opportunity at a playmaker, which was exactly.
Or if you go Penei Sewell at 3, right, and let's say, like, presumably if you get a Godwin, a Juju, whatever, you know, in free agency, I wouldn't be mad to go Etienne or Najee Harris with that second pick in the first round. Because then you shore up a nasty tackle and a playmaker. Yeah, you have to be aggressive, man.
If they want to invest in the O-line early, look for them to go running back in free agency and at least one wide receiver. And listen, bro, I saw a mock draft today that had fucking Kadarius Toney going 15.
Yep. They got him going. Yeah, they got him going high.
Yeah, and him and Grimes opted out of the fucking.
Yeah, they're not playing. Too. I wouldn't play either.
No, I wouldn't
listen. Now let me ask you a question. If Miami signed Allen Robinson, and I'm not a fan of that. If Miami signed Allen Robinson and Aaron Jones,
do it.
And they went Sewell in with pick 3, would you take Toney at 22?
I didn't see him as a first rounder. With the fact that Harris still being there.
Is this assuming that the 3 receivers are gone?
Yes.
Okay, so Waddle's gone already.
Yeah, Waddle. In my opinion, bro, all 3 of them are going to be gone by the 13th pick, 14th pick.
Yeah, man, because I mean, in this year's draft that just passed, where like Judy won what, like 15, 16?
Yeah.
And Ruggs won like 11.
Yeah.
And you know, it sucks, but they haven't really done anything.
Lamb has been the better receiver.
Yes, CeeDee Lamb dropped to 17, and he's been a lot better than Judy. And
this close to fucking getting CeeDee Lamb last year, though. One pick.
I like that guy a lot.
I don't know, bro, because like I said, I didn't see Toney as I didn't see him as a first rounder. And I think if Harris is still there or Etienne is still there,
it would be extremely difficult in that second pick. And let's say if it's 25, whatever it is, right? If Harris and Etienne are there, bro, it is hard to pass that. Very hard.
That up on a guy that you could probably get with your first pick in the second round.
Remember, I just said, if Miami signs Allen Robinson and Aaron Jones.
Oh, well, you did say that. That's true.
Who are you taking at 22? Were you okay with taking 2022?
Right. I forgot about that because that's
Anything,
that makes scenario. So yeah,
anything but a slot corner. I don't care.
He's not even a slot corner.
It's gonna be quick.
He's not even a slot corner.
Let's go ahead and let's get your Noah watch out of the way since that'll be quick. So.
Let's get the updated Noah numbers.
No, nothing happened. You know, he was in kickoff return coverage. He wasn't able to return a kick because it was all touchbacks. His bench minutes were 58 minutes. So, you know, again, look, man, this is all fun and games. All joking aside, right? But guys, I don't care what anybody tells me. We're 16 games into the season. It's a bad pick, bro. I'm sorry. You should know by now, 16 games in, if that person's going to have any impact. It's very rare. Very rare. I don't know anybody here in this panel can tell me any player that's been this non-impactful and then all of a sudden they become a Hall of Famer or like a very impactful player. You can't name me one right now off the top of your head.
The only thing I'll say in his defense is this. He came to a team with two of the best corners in the league at the time, so that's one thing.
And secondly, it's worse.
Hold on, let me finish. Secondly, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I understand him not getting much playing time because he's playing behind these guys. Now, secondly, being that it was our third first-round pick, I can understand Flores using in his mind as a luxury pick a guy he sees potential in.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it. Most of the time, you want your first round. Your first rounder should be an impact immediately. I get it. But I go so like I said, it was your third first. Now, if this was our second or even our first round pick at 30, I'd be like, I'd fire this guy right now, bro. But I look at, I can see, I see both sides.
It's still a bad pick because Miami had a lot of needs.
We had needs, and there was guys there that would have filled those needs. I get that too.
There were studs there, so
yeah.
Studs.
But the only thing I can do now as a fan is hope that he turns out to be whatever it is they saw in him.
Look what T. Higgins is doing.
I would have been very happy with T. Higgins, Jonathan Taylor, and obviously
Jonathan Taylor's doing.
Yep. So I mean, dude,
it's nuts, bro. It's just
somebody also had tweeted, and I gotta try to remember people's names so I can give them shout outs. That not okay. We can shore up the line, but why not? We could have also had a running back last year that wouldn't need as much help with the line because he's a fucking stud. That's one of the things that I said too. Some people have said that the running backs that we've spoken about aren't doing much this year. Doesn't mean they wouldn't have done that here. It might have been exactly what we needed. We have a decent offensive line. Maybe all we needed was a stud. These guys we have playing for us aren't fucking running backs, bro. They have a game here, a game there. They're not guys you can count on a regular basis. It's not playoff. These are not Super Bowl fucking running backs. These are guys off the street. Sure. And if we had maybe a Jonathan Taylor or a Dobbins or maybe one of these other guys, sure, they probably wouldn't need as much help because they're fucking studs. And you could see the difference in that. You know, that's all. I mean, again, we could have gone a whole bunch of different ways there, but the point is now he's on the team. Let's hope that he turns out to be what he's supposed to be.
It's just a bad pick overall, bro.
Because you know what? Do that all the time.
The kid's not going to be a slot corner. He can't play the slot. He never played the slot.
Yeah, that's
Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, they're going to be here for at least, if they both stay on contract, they're going to be here for at least another 4 years, bro. They're 27 years old. It's a terrible pick, man. That's it. Just admit it. Mind you, it's okay, bro. Brian Flores.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Brian Flores and Greer have hit on more picks than they haven't.
And there's not a team that's going to hit on every single pick, so it's fine. I get that.
It's impossible.
It's impossible to hit on every pick, bro.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No. I'm saying it is. It's impossible to hit on every single draft pick.
It was just. What were they thinking of picking that?
They were thinking something. So we just don't know. I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall that day in the room, but what are you gonna do? So moving forward, we've talked a little bit about the Buffalo game and whatnot. We don't know what's gonna happen with Buffalo as far as are they playing everybody? They're gonna sit anybody? Who knows? Maybe somebody gets hurt tonight. That could be impactful for the game. Obviously, we want to win, regardless. I don't care how we win. It'd be nice to go in there and win a good game, a convincing game against a good team because they are a very good team. And I don't care what I've been saying it since he's been drafted. People want to talk shit, especially people on this show. And I'll still say I don't give a fuck. Josh Allen is a fucking stud. I don't give a shit. He's got this team at 11-3. This kid has what he's done this year. He hasn't done in the previous years. The kid is talented. And the people who talk shit can stop talking shit because the kid's a fucking stud. I don't give a fuck. That guy has a team. Yes. That boy's a pimp. I don't give a fuck. That kid's a pimp. I don't give a fuck. This team is in a position that they haven't been in since they haven't won the division since. What the fuck did they say? What was the last time what was the first year the Patriots won it? Because they won them. The only other time they did it, we did it. So it's been 15 years or some shit since Buffalo. And let's not forget, Buffalo had a nice, rich history of fucking winning because they went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row.
I always make fun of Buffalo all the time because they're the only team that has a 30 for 30 about losing 4 Super Bowls.
4 Super Bowls in a row.
Fucking clowns.
But you got to look at that, bro. That's still a fucking feat in its own if you really think about it. I mean, to go 4 times like that, but obviously to lose 4 times is, it's just crazy. But, yeah, the kid's a fucking pimp, bro. Go fuck. And I want to go in there and I want to win convincingly. I want to show the people, look, this is bullshit that we've been dealing with the last few weeks. It's not here. We're good. We need to be hot at the right time. Because we can't go in there like we played this week because we're going to lose in Buffalo. And then we're going to lose in the playoffs like that too. We can't perform like we did Saturday night. Can't happen at all. We need to go out there. We need to be confident. We need to let the quarterback, the kid, do his thing. Because if not, he's never going to get – if you're never going to open it up for him, then why even waste the time? I get it. Look, we didn't expect to be in this position this year. Me and you were being generous with 9-7 and 9-7 and 8-8, and you, Alex, were saying under 500. We were being generous. We did not expect this, but we got it. So let's take.
So that was pretty high on the team since the beginning. You guys were the one saying 6 wins, 7 wins.
I said 9 wins. I said it's 8 wins. I was with you on your end. I told you that we were the only ones above 500, and they were under 500. I said we can go back. Tape don't lie, but. We didn't expect to be in this position, but we are. So it's a good. You have an opportunity for your young quarterback to now play in pressure situations in the playoffs and a teaching moment. But don't fucking bench him for a fucking when he wasn't even playing bad. The team was playing bad, not him. That's the thing that pisses me off. Still, what 1 interception all year, 2 interceptions all year? The kid has. Get the fuck out of here, bro. The kid doesn't make mistakes, bro. But if you're gonna handcuff him and you're gonna make him with this little bullshit. It's no, bro. You're asking for mistakes to happen. I think sometimes because I feel like he gets put in positions where he tries to make a throw that he shouldn't have had to because if they maybe had called a better player or whatever the fucking case is, he wouldn't feel the pressure to have to put a ball in a place that he shouldn't try to put it. It's annoying because it's like we said, different playbook. You can see it, so we can't have that on Sunday. Can't. We need to go in there and we need to fucking win. We need to play the way this team can play. I mean, we don't have playmakers. So we have to make do with what we got. And I think this kid does fine with that. And we've won games with this band of fucking crazy these guys, bro. It's like a bad fucking wedding party, bro. What these receivers are. It's like the worst groomsmen you've ever seen. And Tua, the fucking stud, getting married, he's got the worst groomsman ever. Fucking ridiculous.
It's tough, bro.
But hey, like I said, all we can do is hope Sunday we come in, we do what we got to do. And look forward.
I'll definitely be watching. I'll definitely have my eyes glued to that Pittsburgh Cleveland game because I think that's.
Oh my God! Another pick.
Because it's an offside. Should be an offsides though.
Well, aren't you getting close to have to rock and roll?
Yeah, like 20 minutes. Waiting on Ali.
Oh.
So I think what were we talking about just now? I'll be keeping a close eye on that Pittsburgh Cleveland game just because like I said, I do believe Miami gets in no matter what because I don't think Cleveland's gonna beat Pittsburgh. So
I thought fucking Indy was gonna beat their ass yesterday. That's fucking crazy.
I was going for Indy.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I wanted to see that.
That way, if Indy wins and Buffalo wins now, Buffalo would have locked up the 2 seed, so they really don't have to play shit for nothing on week 17.
On week 17, yeah.
But I guess it kind of works out because the Jets also beat the Browns, which no one knew that was coming. And now Pittsburgh has something to play for, so does Buffalo. So we might, we have avenues, bro. I think Miami gets in, bro. I think Miami gets in.
Yes, bro, the Jets are so funny, bro.
I'm
just so close.
I'm glad we don't got to face, and I don't think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a good player, but I'm just glad we don't have to face Trevor Lawrence anymore.
It's so funny how things just happen to that team,
I love the
bro.
Jets, bro.
That's ridiculous.
And
bro.
you know what,
right
bro?
there.
Just to ensure that Miami does get a playmaker in the draft, I pray to God that the Jets stay with Sam Darnold and they take Sewell at 2.
Crazy, bro. So, Alex, you've been quiet for a little bit. Anything you want to add to?
No, man, I'm just, bro. this is good times, man. I haven't felt this good about the organization in a while. Like it feels like it's sustainable. It's not like a 1 year shit and then bam, nothing happens. You know.
I agree. Well, one thing that I'm thinking about now you said that the receivers, like free agent wise, we gotta get young guys because we want to keep that youth movement going and shit. You're gonna pay somebody fine, but pay a young guy. Pay somebody who's going to be around for a couple of years and not
right.
You know.
And
you know, okay, if we did sign Allen Robinson though, he's going to be, I think he's going to be 28 or 29.
You see, he's already at that point.
Like, I mean,
how old is Juju? 24 or some shit.
24.
Look at that.
And Godwin is 25.
There's college kids that are coming out
of
at 24.
Okay, the thing is like. The only thing with Robinson see, the thing with the Robinson age thing obviously got me because I'd rather them get like a Chase or something like that. But like Robinson to me, like the only reason I don't want him is because I think we have a Robinson type, like in Parker. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I don't know, man. If we get him for 4 years, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't mind that.
Right.
You know, I mean, the guy's a stud, bro. I mean, he is a stud.
He's nasty.
And he's better than Parker. It's just the type of receiver, we already have that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree 100%. Did Vic leave?
Looks like it.
Bro, like I said, if you see that my thing comes on, it's because I had to do something real quick. Just keep going.
No, you're fine.
So, like I said, I wouldn't mind Robinson, but if they're gonna go away from a playmaker at early in the draft, with their first pick, they do have to get like a Robinson, a Godwin, a Juju. Robinson, I don't mind, and I don't know why, bro. I'm getting this feeling that this is Parker's last year with us. So I mean, and again, I'm not opposed to that either, bro. I'm really not.
I mean, they're the same guy, and I think Robinson's better. So I mean, if that's the case, then
Robinson is a lot better than Parker.
Oh yeah.
And
you think a lot, or just
no, it's a lot. It's a good amount. You know, he's healthy. He stays healthy. He runs better routes. He gets better separation. He could play in. He's actually a legitimate slot. He can play slot. Parker is more jump ball, quick slant. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess because he finally had his breakout year for us last year, whatever. But even if you really look at it, it wasn't that big of a compared to some of the other receivers in the league numbers.
And if we
made a big thing about it, but it really wasn't nothing out of it.
If Devontae Parker stays with the team by the first day of the league year, he's guaranteed $7.7 million.
Which is nothing.
So
bro.
the Dolphins have to make a decision. If they can let him, they can decide not to sign him.
Stay healthy either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's only like on a second year of his extension though, I think.
Right.
Was it, or was it he was at the end of his rookie deal?
It was 4 years, $42 million that he got. I think he got it with Flores, I think.
Yeah, because Allen Robinson this year made $10.9 million.
Yeah, he's gonna make at least 16, 17.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I'm not trying to pay that guy, a 29-year-old, $16 million, bro. When Juju's out there, how old is Godwin?
Godwin is 25.
I would rather, I'd rather draft one of these guys, Smith, Waddle, Chase.
Oh, so would I. I'm just
bringing
saying, if Miami wants to take full value, and they have money to spend, they want to take full value. You get the playmakers in free agency along with your running back, and then you take the best left tackle in the draft that comes out, and then you take another receiver or shit, bro. Listen, I'm not even gonna say. I mean, look. I think you know him, Diego.
Yeah, of course.
There's people saying that he's the one that's telling me about Marvin Jones. You know, he knows Marvin Jones, and Marvin Jones has told
boys with him.
Marvin Jones has told his agent that Miami is his number one spot. See, I wouldn't mind like a Godwin or Juju or Robinson, and then have Marvin Jones as
He's been productive in Detroit.
Like as a low end signing, not low end. He's a good player, but he's not like one of those like you get. Oh my God, we got Marvin Jones. But you get Marvin Jones, you take Sewell at 3, and bro, I saw something today that he dropped all the way to fucking 28. Listen, if this guy drops, I'm taking Kyle Pitts at 23. Sorry. If we get Godwin or Juju, and then we sign Marvin Jones, and Pitts falls to 23 after we take Sewell at 3. I'm taking Kyle Pitts, bro. And it's a no fucking brainer. If he falls into the 20s, bro, I'm taking Kyle Pitts. He's Darren Waller. Put it
That
together.
he's a beast. That guy's a stud.
Pitts
He's
is
a
there
fucking
one.
pimp. The pimp. I mean, you know.
And I stand corrected. Allen Robinson is 27.
1 year difference, whatever, from what you originally said. Still, he's getting up there in age, regardless.
Let me ask you a question. Would you sign Allen Robinson and T.Y. Hilton for T.Y. Hilton for like 2 years? I think he stays in Indy, but I'm just saying he's getting older.
I mean,
will you sign Antonio Brown?
No, not here. Hell no.
No? Why?
Nigga, that nigga will be on South Beach fucking snorting lines off bitches' titties, nigga. Sniffing COVID and shit. Nah, bro. Fuck that. Let him be over in Tampa with TB. Shit.
I would get Godwin, and then I would still try to get Devonta Smith.
I want one of those guys, bro. I want one of those guys.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling that the Dolphins are going to try to get either Waddle or Smith to familiarize Tua with a target that he's played with. I don't know why.
It makes sense, but it makes sense.
I don't know.
It makes sense, but I do believe if they get a chance at Chase, they're going to go with the best talent.
Because, I mean, bro, I love Devonta Smith, bro.
Oh, no, so do I.
Listen, man, that Smith kid
to me, if it's not Chase, it's Smith. But I think if they're going to pair anybody, I think they're going to try to pair the quarterback with the running back. I think they're going to try to pair Tua with Najee.
They can do both. Get Smith and Najee.
Yeah. And they can do it, yeah.
Trade, like you said, trade back in the first, stay top 10, take Smith, and then in 20-something, take fucking Harris. Shore up that fucking that playmaker.
Let me ask you a question.
Playmakers right
Miami, because I saw ETN win number 17 in the latest mock draft, so that's pretty high. If Miami takes Sewell at 3, that's because, and obviously considering that we addressed free agents, wide receiver free agency. If Pitts and Najee Harris are there, who you taking? Pitts and Najee.
I don't expect Pitts to get out of the first, but I could see Harris first, early, second, still might be there. I wouldn't want to pass up on Pitts. I would love to have Pitts. I've been saying it. I want to take him at the right time.
I think they would. I think even with Pitts for whatever reason, I don't know why. I just think gut feeling. Even if Pitts is on the board at that second pick in the first round, I think they would still take Harris.
Yeah.
Because
that's assuming that we don't address running back.
Correct. Assuming we don't get any running back, basically. Right. Because I think the familiarity that he's played with Tua before, and I just think they want to implement more. I'm not saying a power run game, but that guy is like almost a clone of Derrick Henry, like size-wise, and he can catch the ball.
Did you guys see what his main comparison is? Like every draft analyst has him compared to this one guy. You know who it is?
Name.
Edgerrin James.
Shit, bring it.
His main comp is Edgerrin James. We all know where Edge came out of.
Yeah, Victor loves that one.
He was all right, bro.
Yeah, all right, my dick.
He had Peyton Manning, bro. Of course he was gonna be a stud, bro.
Just Peyton Manning.
Look at all the running backs that went to Indianapolis that were studs, bro, because of Peyton Manning, bro. So calm down.
Because of Peyton Manning?
Of course, bro.
Bro,
I will say this, bro. To think that the Canes had, what was it? James, Gore, and
Clint Portis, Willis McGahee.
Portis, and this nigga at the same time. That's crazy.
If that piece of shit from Ohio State, that faggot fuck, doesn't take out McGahee's knee, McGahee is the best of the bunch.
You really think he went to do that on purpose?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Of course. You didn't see the guy go like this after? Come on, dog.
It's kind of like you're wanting, know what to struggle so that you can be right. Same thing.
Nigga, fuck that guy from Ohio State.
Oh, but yeah, that was a bad. Let me tell you, bro. He had a good career in the NFL considering.
Yeah, but he had to go into a power play. Remember, he was one of the fastest running backs in college.
That injury was insane. But yeah, having those three guys back there was...
As soon as they fucked up his knee, he had to move to a power back.
But it is possible that Penei Sewell will get taken at 2 to the Jets. It is possible.
I think that's gonna happen.
If they decide, look, we don't want to start over at quarterback. We like Sam Darnold, but we need to protect them or add more weapons, whatever the case may be. Because their offensive line's horrible too. So it's like
the latest mock on Draft Network, has us trading down with Cincy. The one who wants Sewell the most is Cincinnati.
Absolutely.
Cincinnati has a worse offensive line than we did last
Yeah,
year.
because Joe Burrow almost got
Correct.
it destroyed.
Their offensive
killed.
line is worse than ours last year. And mind you, we had one of the worst offensive lines last year.
Sure.
That's such
So
a Jet
they'll
thing to do,
now
so.
if and I saw that the trade was we get 6, we get a 2021 first rounder. I mean, I'm sorry, a 2021 third rounder and a 2022 second rounder. Yo,
yeah,
I'm taking that all day. And I'm
Yeah,
taking
like
okay, go back again. Say it again.
sorry.
I went off
it
into
was
my own.
okay. The trade was Cincinnati from 6 goes to 3. Miami gets 6, a 2021 third round pick, and a 2022 second round pick.
That'll be great.
I'm taking that.
Like looking at the top 10 picks right now, if like the picks behind this, right, if it holds up right now, I can see the Bengals wanting to trade it from 5 if it stays as is.
Oh, they're 5. Yeah, they're 5.
The Giants, I don't know. The Panthers at 9, because I don't know if they're gonna stay with Bridgewater long term. I don't know about that. They might want a quarterback. And the Broncos at 10, they want a quarter because I don't know if Drew Lock is the answer. I don't think he is. And if Justin Fields is still on the board, someone's gonna get tempted, bro, to want to trade up.
I think it's gonna be. I think I saw the mock has Atlanta taking them.
Can you imagine if we're at 3 and Justin Fields, bro? I'm selling that shit to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm hoping the Jets take Penei Sewell at 2 because
somebody's gonna trade up.
Because imagine, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson still on the board.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like those are big names. You know what I mean?
And listen, and I don't think Miami's gonna go with that many young players, especially for this year or next year, even when they get more capital for next year with the trade. Again, you can't rule out them trading capital for a veteran player or a star player in the league already. Sure. You know, everybody keeps linking up. Let me not say like that. They're not linking us to it, but every time they talk about trading for a wide receiver, the one name that keeps coming up is Odell.
Yeah. Not for. I wouldn't trade him for a first round pick.
Of course not. You don't need it for a second round pick or first round pick.
I don't want him at all. But
you have. Why not?
Because I don't. He's erratic. And his off the field shit can
touchdown
cause problems on the field.
Okay, but he produces
suspended or something. Yeah, when he plays. But he's got this thing where he wants to be crazy. You bring him down here to Miami. I don't know, bro. I don't trust him to not do something stupid off the field.
Yeah, he produces.
He produces when he plays, yes. But he's very erratic. And bringing him here to Miami, to South Beach, yeah, these are the type of guys that I worry about shit like that with.
We're talking about the same guy that brought in Mark Walton, that brought in Antonio Callaway, that brought in Preston Williams.
Where are those guys now? Gone.
Yeah,
Callaway didn't do shit.
But they still came to the roster.
And Mark Walton, his shit happened while he was with us. It wasn't like they brought him.
Mark Walton was under investigation before he came to us.
No, he had his issue in college, but then when he came into the league.
Oh, he had the fucking problem when he was with the Bengals, bro. And we still brought him after he got released by the Bengals.
Stuff all started here in Miami.
No, it didn't.
Well, whatever. But those guys are fucking bullshit. You bring them in, you take them out. This guy, you have to pay a lot of money to. That's my point. This other guy
actually has talent.
These guys were nobody. So therefore, if you lose, they don't perform. Fine, you get rid of them. But this guy, you have to spend capital on. And if he does something stupid, then you're losing out. That's all I'm saying. Considering that there's a lot of guys that are available, then I'm not gonna hitch my wagon to this one dude. That's for sure. There's plenty of receivers out there that we can sign in that we don't have to even worry about.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
I love him as a talent.
If Odell's available, you have to think the Dolphins are going to be interested, bro.
I'm not saying not to be. I'm just saying that I don't like the. It's not a fit for me. That's all. I don't trust him. That's all. He's very erratic and he's getting older too. So that's another thing. We're gonna pay an older receiver to I get it. He's good when he plays. He's good. He's a fucking pimp. I love the guy. But I don't know. I just don't trust him. So I'd rather spend our money wisely somewhere else with another guy who's productive as well. Because Juju's productive and Godwin's productive and all these other guys are productive just as he is. And you don't have to worry about that all.
Yeah, but Godwin and Juju are not as a talent as Odell is, bro. It's not even close, dog.
But they're younger and they don't get in trouble. So, fuck it.
What does Odell done to get in trouble, bro?
He's erratic, dude, and he can cause a problem off the field with his bullshit. If you bring him here, it's like the whole thing they used to talk about.
He's never been in trouble, though.
High price. Yeah. He's had issues off the field. That caused problems with the team. Not like getting arrested type shit, but he's caused distractions off the field. Yeah.
Like going on a boat in Miami?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Like,
Right before you're supposed to play. That's a distraction. People don't like that shit, bro. Stop acting like he's squeaky clean because he hasn't been.
he's not
had
squeaky
it.
clean,
He's talk shit.
but
and
he's not.
ripped in the
He's
locker
not
room.
as. He's not as.
Fuck, don't act
He's
like what I'm
erratic
saying.
on the field and he's emotional on the field, but it's not. It's not bad enough to say no. We can't take him.
I said we couldn't take him. I just said that me personally, I would look elsewhere because I don't trust him bringing him here. That's all. It's like the whole thing with the Heat back in the day. You say, "Oh, South Beach, can't bring these guys to South Beach because you go down there, you're gonna be out all night, you're gonna get in trouble." So there was always this thing about who you bring down to play in Miami because you got to bring guys who aren't, fucking erratic, like I said. And he's one of those dudes, bro. He is. And so what I'm saying is not wrong, but hey, for the right price, and I don't have a problem being a Dolphin because he is productive. I'm just I'm thinking outside of the box sometimes, especially with an older receiver. He's not a youngster anymore either. I don't want a headache either. I don't want to pay some guy and then have a headache on top of it. No, fuck that. I want a nice coach.
Where is Preston Williams? Is he available?
He practiced supposedly.
Well, he's gonna practice this week, but we don't know.
Supposedly he already practiced before the Raiders game, but he wasn't able to play. I don't know what the fuck they said.
I don't think he practiced because he hasn't even been activated off IR.
I saw something about him practicing. One of the Dolphin parties. It could have been 5 Reasons Sports. I don't know. It said that he practiced.
5 Reasons Sports. What a fucking gem that network is.
No, I have heard nothing from them, which is fine. I don't mind starting a little war. I don't give a fuck. Get some traction going with their shitty ass fucking reporters. All right, gentlemen. So, like as we said earlier, obviously, we're in. That's all we want. It's fun that we're having these conversations. This would have been last year. We wouldn't have been having this conversation right now. We'd be talking nothing but fucking draft, and who knows what the fuck we'd be talking about with the Dolphins. So it's good. Like Alex said earlier, it feels good to have this feeling that we got now. This, we're looking at playoffs. What are we gonna do? And on top of it, the funny thing about it is we're doing it with a less than stellar offense. Obviously, like I just imagine if we had some form of a playmaker on offense, and we didn't have this issue we're having with the play calling, where we would be. We're 10-5. I mean, we're in a good spot. Nobody expected that. So, but if I just think what we're doing without the offense, what we would do if we actually had an offense. I
don't know if you guys were looking at Twitter today, but every time today, like all day on Twitter, people would talk about taking Sewell or trading down 2 spots and taking Parsons and blah blah blah. And oh my God, you got to take Sewell. And every person that said that, I responded to them with a picture of Mac Hollins, just to remind them that this is who our number 1 wide receiver is. By the way,
it's crazy. Man, where did that guy come from anyway, bro? Because
really,
Jesus Christ, fucking annoying me with his stupid videos. Anyway, at least he caught the ball, bro. At least he caught that play
for us the other day.
Before we sign off, he dropped a big pass in the goal line. Yes, you gotta catch that ball, bro.
Yeah. He also dropped a fucking 15-yard rifle from Tua.
You gotta catch that ball, man.
Yep.
And Jakeem Grant is out, so.
Oh my God, it's a fucking blessing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they just use him right,
did you guys see? Nigga, they did use him right. What are you talking about? That little shallow cross that he did, that he bobbled.
That sweep that he does with the reverse.
They showed that play from Tua's backside.
It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown.
Bro, if he catches that clean, he's out to the crib.
Gone.
So let's see what happens on Sunday. See if we don't get another benching because that's right. I kind of feel like now the moment he throws a bad pass, now they're already going to be starting.
He's not a bad pass, but if they struggle to move the ball, he'll have a shorter leash. Which again, bro, this is the week that I don't give a fuck about because next year, you're
gonna in the playoffs. How much shorter is this leash going to get in the playoffs?
Next year, that benching is done. That benching bullshit has to be over with.
I'm done. It should be over with already. Because if he's gonna have a short leash on Sunday, how short of a leash he's gonna have in the first game of the playoffs?
Right.
It's gonna be like this. They're gonna be right up against him, basically.
I'm gonna tell you, next season, Ryan Fitzpatrick's probably not with the team.
Yeah. You know what? As much as I love having him on the team and I love his fire, I'd prefer if he wasn't. Honestly, so that way, because there's a lot of Fitzpatrick lovers and all that shit. If he's not even on the team, we don't have to hear none of that bullshit. Fitzmagic. That's about bro.
Oh, touchdown!
We know what he is.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Oh.
We know what he is. We know what he can do. We know what he's capable of. And
no, they stopped.
It is what it is. So, gentlemen, New Year's week. Any big plans for celebrating the new year?
No, man,
In
just
my
relax.
mom's house.
Yeah, just relax,
Yeah,
man.
I'm just gonna. Fortunately for me, I'm off the COVID. I'm off the COVID list, so I can actually attend any kind of festivity if we choose to. But I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do much either.
Hopefully,
So
hopefully a victory Monday.
hopefully another victory Monday as we head into the playoffs.
Hopefully a playoff Monday next
I was
week.
gonna say as we head into the playoffs.
Hopefully a good
Gentlemen,
one.
be safe this week. Whatever you guys do as far as your festivities, don't hide behind any couches. Stay safe, and I won't see you out. The next time I see you, motherfuckers, is gonna be
Next year.
2021. So, hope everybody enjoyed.
I know this is I know it's very, very early. Well, we could talk about it after the podcast because it's something off air. Just don't hang up as soon as we're done.
Oh, all right. Tell Alex not to hang up before.
Yeah, Alex, don't hang up because I can.
I got a quick
All right. No, I'm
Damn.
kidding.
So yeah, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed so far. We've done this year. Keep it going in the new year. 2021 is gonna be the same shit because COVID's still around. So I know that people that say, "Oh, 2020, get out of here." That's gonna be the same.
I think it'll be gone.
Well, it's gonna eventually be gone. I'm just saying.
I think 2021, like 2021, like into the spring.
So.
I think like into the spring. I don't think it'll be gone, but it'll definitely be more of like, hey, like that's it. We can't continue this. We got to go back to normal.
I mean, the only thing that happened, the worst thing that happened to me was I lost my sense of smell for a couple of days. That was it. So anyway.
Fucking deadly virus. That deadly virus.
It was at the beginning, bro. People were dying. People were. You can't deny that. Now they're not. You got a handle on it somewhat. People know how to.
People were dying less than the fucking regular flu, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, they made it a big deal, and whatever. Look, I'm very cautious, and I caught it. So fucking ridiculous. So anyway, gentlemen, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Friends up this week. Happy New Year, gentlemen. Happy New Year from the My One Podcast, and we'll talk to you next year.